Alright guys, we're back with a bang of a video, and today we've got these two delicious looking steaks. Thick cut ribeyes. Look at those bad boys. Whew. They do look inviting. They do look inviting. What we're going to do is bang one of these into the air fryer, pop one of them on the grill to do a little comparison to see if the air fryer does a good job of making steaks. So yeah, let's get into the kitchen. Right, the appliances are heating up, preheating. So let me run you through what we're working with. We've got olive oil, some Texan Steakhouse rub, which we should take the lid off now before we get our hands dirty. And then we're going to pop a temperature probe in them for the cooking. So what we're going to do is just get a dash, whoa, a bit much on that one, but a dash of olive oil on each of them. Get it spread in nicely, get it rubbed in, get it around the edges too. Flip it over. Another tiny dash. Get that rubbed in. Then we just season to your liking with the Steakhouse rub. The more the merrier. Got to get both sides done. You can also just use classic salt and pepper, but I have a fresh brand new tin of this stuff, so we're going to use it. Then we're just going to get our temperature probe stuck in, get this thing powered on. Let's go in here. Get that as close to the middle as possible. And let's head in this side here. Again, as close to the middle as possible. Right, now I'm just going to wash my hand. Basically, as soon as the appliances are preheated, we pop them on to cook. Right, the air fryer is up to temp, so what we'll do is we'll bang this one into the air fryer. It's just on its default temperature of 220 degrees. I haven't changed the temperature. It's just on the air fry mode. This one, oh, listen to that sizzle, pops on the grill. Now this is the best part, is just standing around flipping the meat until it hits temperature. What we're going to do is take it off when they hit 25 degrees, sorry, not 25, 52 degrees Celsius. I mean, you cook your meat to your liking. I want mine at 52. It still cooks for a little bit after you take it off. Right, let's flip our steak again and have a quick check at the temperature here. So the left one is the one that's in the air fryer. The right one is on the grill. This temperature here, that's 40 degrees on the right, that's the internal temperature of the meat. That 93 is the ambient temperature from the outside. So the one on the grill seems to be cooking a little quicker than the one in the air fryer. Let's flip this again. Get a sip of our Pepsi, it hits well. And the one on the grill has just hit 50 degrees. So that's almost done. Seems to be going a fair amount quicker than the air fryer. There we go, we just hit our 52 degrees. So let's get that off and let it rest. So that cooking time was about 8 minutes, roughly. Right, air fryer's just hit 52 degrees. So let's get that out. There is our 2 slabs of meat, looking good. You can see that the temperature of the one that was on the grill. We took it off at 52, but it still kept going up to 59 degrees. So they keep cooking a while after you take them off. Right, I'm going to let these cool down or rest for a little bit longer. Oh, there we go. It's just hit 60 degrees. I'm going to let these rest a little while, and then we'll find out how good they are. Right, I think it's time to get these bad boys served up. By the way, if you like the look of this Fancy Pants thermometer, check my Amazon storefront. It's linked in the description. Right, folks, these are our 2 steaks. One fresh out the air fryer, one fresh off the grill. Let me give you a closer look at them. This is the air fried one over here. It's looking good. This is the grilled one over here. And admittedly, it's looking better. I do like those grill marks. I do like those grill marks. It does look more appealing, the one off the grill, than the one off the air fryer. So cooking it in the air fryer, I did leave it on its default setting, which was 220 degrees Celsius, which is a relatively high temperature. The idea was, I was hoping it would kind of cook the outside more, if that makes sense. But anyway, we took them off at 52 degrees Celsius both. The one in the grill did cook a little bit quicker. It's about 2 minutes or so quicker than the one in the air fryer. When they were resting, the one from the air fryer topped out at 59 degrees. The one from the grill topped out at 60 degrees. So let's see what our steaks look like on the inside. Let's cut these in half basically and get a view. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, they are good looking pieces of steak, are they not? I don't know about you, but I'm perfectly happy with a nice pink piece of steak like that. I guess though the important thing is what these actually taste like. So let's cut some of them and get into it. That's a good looking piece of meat right there. Get it to focus. Ooh. So this is the air fryer one. Let's see how it hits. That is a succulent piece of meat right there. That is gorgeous. Nice, soft, tender meat. The steakhouse seasoning, I love that stuff. I always put it on my steaks. Absolutely love it. tell you this much. The air fryer has done a good job of cooking this piece of steak. It is superb. I've hit a bit of gristle in here. But yeah, the air fryer has done a good job of cooking that steak. It is succulent. It is a quality piece of meat that. Admittedly, the one from the grill does look nicer. Let's see how it tastes. Let's see if it tastes any different. It should do slightly. The charring should change the flavor on the outside a bit, potentially the texture too. It certainly does. It does have a... It's not as tender as what the air fryer was. But that's on the outside. It's as though there's like a bit of a crust formed on the outside. The inside is still very tender. And the charring from the grill has definitely added an extra layer of flavor to it. Subtle, but it's there. The air fryer definitely does a good job of it though. I'm enjoying the tenderness of this. This is a little less tender. The texture is different. It has that nice flavor on the outside, but I wish it was as tender as this meat here. I did get as equally sized pieces of meat as I could. The one that went in the air fryer was slightly thicker. The one that went in on the grill was slightly wider, but I don't think it should make that much of a difference. The one that was on the grill is also a little drier. Yeah, the one from the air fryer is definitely the more succulent of the two. The one from the grill has the nice kind of crust form to it, the nice charring from the grill, but it is slightly, it's not as succulent. I wish you could get that charred texture and flavor on the air fried one, to be fair. It's tough to choose a winner. It is tough to choose a winner. They both both of these pieces of meat are certified bangers. Both are certified bangers. It really is tough to choose an outright winner. But let's let me get this other knife back in action. Let's slice some of this down. Yeah, I guess there's no outright winner for this. In future, I'm going to be using both methods, to be fair, going forward. Both methods have their pros and cons. Right, now that we've got some of this cut up, oh, this is going straight in the mouth. There's a big fatty piece in the middle there. Let's cut off the back here. Right, I think I've cut enough of this. Wouldn't be me if I didn't turn it into some sort of a meal. So nice. This is a cheese and herb bun I picked up at Tesco. It's got cheese and herbs infused in the bread, and then on it I've got some Lurpak butter, some Mrs. Ball's chutney, and some nice cheddar cheese on it. And here we can just slide some bits of steak across it, and we have ourselves quite a nice little steak roll. Right, let's move this stuff out the way. Let's get this fatty piece down the mouth. There is my steak roll. Give that a cut in half. Right, so yeah. As I said, both pieces of steak came out beautiful. Beautiful. I'll definitely, none of them is a clear winner. And I'll definitely use both steaks falling out my roll here. I'll definitely use both cooking methods in future, without a doubt. Thinking about it, the air fryer one, you could actually put the chips in the air fryer basket with it. When it hits its 52 degrees, you just take it out and then let the chips continue while cooking while the meat rests. And you got yourself a whole meal in one basket. It's not a bad idea. So yeah, I'll definitely use both cooking methods going forward. Both pieces of steak were a certified banger. And with that said, as usual, I'm just over talking it. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.